The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge now stands as the highest bridge in the world, leaving Americans in a big shock. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge sits high above the Beipan River in Guizhou Province in southwest China. The road deck rises 625 meters above the river, which is more than 2,000 feet in height. That makes it higher than many famous skyscrapers around the world. The height alone has drawn global attention, and the bridge officially opened to the public on the 28th of September 2025. Since that day, it has carried the title of the world's highest bridge. The bridge carries the S57 Liaojuanlong Expressway across a deep canyon that once made travel slow and difficult. Before the bridge opened, drivers needed about 2 hours to cross the mountains and reach the other side. The new route now takes about 2 minutes by car. That difference has changed daily life for people who live in the region. Families can visit each other more often. Businesses can transport goods faster. Emergency services can reach remote villages without delay. The total length of the bridge measures about 2,890 meters. The main suspension span stretches 1,420 meters across the canyon. Engineers designed the structure as a suspension bridge because that design works well in deep valleys where building support columns in the middle is nearly impossible. The span ranks among the longest ever built in mountainous terrain. The scale of the project required careful planning and advanced engineering at every stage. Construction began on the 18th of January 2022. Workers and engineers faced strong winds, cliffs, and complex terrain during the building process. The Guizhou Bridge Group led the project, and the final cost reached around 2.1 billion renminbi, which equals roughly $280 million. The bridge opened for traffic in September 2025 after more than 3 years of steady construction work. Engineers used advanced tensioning systems to support the massive suspension cables. Each of the 2 main cables contains nearly 40,000 individual steel wires. The total amount of wire used in both cables could circle the Earth twice if laid end to end. The steel has extremely high tensile strength, which means it can handle heavy loads and strong forces without breaking. The strength of these cables gives the bridge long-term stability and safety. The project also introduced modern monitoring technology. Fiber optic sensors sit inside key structural parts of the bridge. These sensors measure temperature, vibration, and stress every second of the day. Engineers can monitor the data in real time and respond quickly if any unusual change appears. This system helps maintain safety and allows long-term maintenance planning. The technology used here reflects the latest developments in large-scale bridge engineering. The towers that hold the suspension cables rise about 262 meters above their foundations. These towers anchor the structure and balance the tension from the cables. Building them required precision and careful alignment because even small errors could affect the entire span. Engineers developed special materials and construction techniques to handle wind pressure, humidity, and natural stress changes in the canyon environment. Several patents come from the solutions created during this project. The bridge now holds the official record as the highest bridge in the world by vertical clearance. It surpassed the height of the Guizhou Bridge, which previously held the record, and also crosses the Beipan River system. The new record shows how quickly bridge engineering continues to advance in China and around the world. Each new project pushes limits further and introduces new ideas. The purpose of the bridge extends beyond records and statistics. Guizhou Province includes rugged mountains and isolated communities. Travel across these areas once required long detours and winding mountain roads. The bridge connects regions that had limited access before. People who once felt cut off now have direct access to larger cities and markets. Students can now travel to schools more easily. Farmers can transport produce faster. Local companies can reach suppliers and customers without delay. Tourism has also grown rapidly since the bridge opened. The height and design attract visitors from across China and from other countries. During the Spring Festival holiday from the 15th to the 23rd of February 2026, more than 300,000 people visited the site. Many came to experience the views and take photos from the high deck. The bridge has become a landmark destination in a short time. Designers planned visitor experiences from the beginning. A glass sightseeing walkway sits below the main roadway. Visitors can walk along this path and look straight down into the canyon. The view creates a strong sense of height and openness. A glass-walled elevator carries guests up one of the main towers. At the top, a sky cafe offers wide views across the valley. People can relax, take photos, and enjoy scenery from one of the highest viewing points in that area. Adventure activities form another part of the attraction. Organizers provide facilities for bungee jumping, paragliding, and high-altitude zip lines near the bridge. International thrill seekers have already participated in special events. Some base jumpers from different countries have jumped from the bridge deck under controlled conditions. These events have added to the global interest surrounding the structure. The surrounding region has expanded into a broader tourism zone. Authorities have added scenic viewing areas, cultural exhibits, and themed events connected to the bridge. Some attractions use virtual reality to explain how the bridge was built. Educational displays describe the engineering challenges and solutions. Schools have organized field trips so students can learn about science and construction in a real-world setting. From a technical perspective, the bridge represents one of the most advanced suspension structures in the world. Engineers combined high-strength materials, smart monitoring systems, and innovative construction methods into a single project. They designed the structure to withstand wind, temperature changes, and long-term wear. Maintenance teams can track structural health through digital systems that provide constant updates. The approach involves safety and extends the lifespan of the bridge. The project also reflects broader infrastructure developments in China. Large bridges, highways, and tunnels continue to connect remote regions with major urban centers. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge stands as a symbol of this progress. It shows how engineering can solve geographic challenges and support social and economic growth at the same time. News about the bridge has sparked some serious reaction in the United States. Many Americans see it as a powerful example of how large-scale projects can move from planning to completion. Engineers and experts are discussing the projects in industrial forums and comparing them to major bridges like the Golden Gate. Some get impressed by the size, the build quality, and how quickly it became functional, while others question the Americans, whether they can complete similar projects like this one under US regulation and funding. People who cross the bridge often speak about the feeling of driving high above the canyon. The height feels impressive, but the structure feels stable and secure. The wide roadway allows smooth traffic flow. Safety barriers and clear signage help drivers move confidently across the span. Regular inspections ensure the bridge remains in top condition. The bridge has already influenced regional planning. Improved access has encouraged investment in nearby areas. Property development and service industries have expanded. Transportation networks have improved to support increased traffic. Local governments see the bridge as a long-term asset that will continue to generate growth for decades. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge demonstrates how modern engineering can combine function, safety, and tourism into one structure. It reduces travel time, strengthens the local economy, and attracts visitors from around the world. The bridge holds a world record, yet its true value lies in the daily benefits it brings to the people who live and work in Guizhou Province. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge proves that bold engineering can reshape a region and raise everyday life to new heights.